This video was by Mocha. Feighli was commissioned by Poet at the $100 tier of Patreon. Thank you.
Oh dear. Oh dear, you're a little messed up this time, Feighli. No, sorry. Very sorry. No, please, don't panic. Everything's alright. Let me explain. I know I look a little odd. My name's Feighli. Yeah, well, here's the thing. I'm sort of new at this, the whole God malarkey. I'm actually at kind of a recent addition. Like I said, I'm Feighli. I'm the god of stories, and actually, I came here tonight kind of as a favour to another god. Well, you see, the thing is that, you've been having trouble sleeping. I heard I was meant to teleport next to your bed, but I kind of teleported over there. You see, Fromage, he contacted me, and he's been saying that he hasn't seen you around in a while, so I've kind of been asked to come down here to get you to sleep. If that's not too much trouble for you. Well, I know my appearance is less than conventional, but truth be told, I look scarier than I really am. Long story, I won't get into it. In either case, I just need you to relax. Right, so, stop with pleasantries. What's your name? Beautiful. Glad to hear it. I'm fine. I've said that 3 times now. No, sorry. Gotta get professional here. So, basically, I've been told to give you a bedtime story. Is that alright? Yeah, glad to hear it. All you really need to do is relax. Put your head on the pillow. I can really talk about anything, mate. I've been collecting stories for a long time. I used to be a story keeper for my village. And now it's my job to keep all the stories. Been told a lot. Like a whole heck of a lot. I really can't tell you anything. Be a romantic battle, slice of life, mystery, a tale of 2 brothers, the great Lamia hold-up, the runaway queen, I know one. What's about? A helping hand from a long-dead relative. Oh, that's a good pick, that is. I really like that. Yes. Well, you just sit your head back, alright? Relax. Now, this story is called The Tale of the Elder's Hand. Long ago, in an age of darkness and war, when the skies roared with the clash of celestial steel, there lived a humble family of wood elves. Times were hard, and they were starving. The land was stricken, crops withered, and a dreadful plague had laid waste the once bountiful fruit trees. The family's eldest son, Athelwald Oak, took it upon himself to venture out, seeking food for his mother and his 2 younger brothers. For days he wandered the desolate landscape of ash and blighted fields. It seemed only ironwood forests were spared, and the trees had nothing to give. As all hope dwindled, a sudden storm broke out, and Athelward sought a refuge in the ancient woods. He ventured deeper than any had dared for centuries into the heart of the forest. As he fled from relentless rain, his foot caught in a gnarled root. He stumbled and fell, tumbling down into a hidden ruin, a relic of a bygone age, long forgotten and reclaimed by the forest's creeping embrace. Darkness consumed him, dripping stones echoing for miles. As his eyes began to slowly adjust to the dark and shadowy temple, grand carvings and pillars of stone revealed themselves. At first, Athelward was frightened, believing he had stumbled into a dark elf city. But as he looked closer, he recognized the carvings from the tales his grandfather had once told. It was Elder Elf. Oh, Elder Elf. Those long-forgotten people who founded the very world. Slowly, carefully, he crept forward, hoping if he could just find one gold piece, perhaps some ancient pottery, that would be enough to allow him to trade for a loaf of bread. His footsteps echoed as he looked around, and then with a click, a section of the floor sunk in. Eerie blue light lit up the long-forgotten place. The dead languages covering the walls began to pulse. El Qua Mawado. A whispering tone echoed from all around. Ethelward stood stunned. The voice of his people, who had vanished eons ago, rang in his ears. El Loar Muadado. It called again. I am Ethelward Oak, the young wood elf spoke, his voice weak. I am hungry and cold. My family starves above us. Please, ancestors, help us. There was a long pause. The stale air was still. And then, step, 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 echoing all around, something stirred, ancient and forgotten. Ethelward threw himself onto the ground, his mind racing. Could it be that the Elder Elves lived still? Or perhaps one of the ancient beasts left to guard the halls? Slowly, he gazed up. Before him stood a hulking stone construct, glowing runes covering his body. Back at home, Ethelward's family cried, believing he had been lost. Days had passed with no sign of his return, and his despairing mother had lost all hope. Without brother to plough the fields, we'll have even less of a chance than we did before, one of the younger cried. What shall we do? Weakly, the second oldest opened the door of the hut, intending to head to the field to try one last attempt at ploughing the land. Mother, brothers, he cried, you must see this. The family rushed out, and to their amazement, they saw Ethelward, watching a great stone construct tilling the fields for him. The ancestors, even after all that time, had offered a helping hand. I always liked that story because it gives me the idea that you can always make a change, you know, even if you don't see it in your lifetime. Do you like it? I'm glad. Feeling a bit more sleepy now. That's good. do know everyone's story, yes. You want to know about your story? It'll turn out okay. I promise you. Everything is going to be okay. Now you rest your head. I want to be able to report back and say that my first job as a guard went well. Sleep up. Maybe I'll check in on you again.